Okay, everybody. As soon as I turn on the camera, what happened to my hair? Oh, they have their clothes on now.
Sebastian, get over here. Man.
It's a different family, I guess. I got some shells from the little creek area. When you stand on the rock, you get to go over there. Last time I was here with my mom, I went down here and she heard like a fish move the water and all that. I don't see any fish over here. And she got scared. She's like, oh my gosh, Michelle. You're gonna get like a snake or something's gonna get you. No, it's not. Anyway, I think they're all stupid. What else is there more to say? But I do want to take my camera out every time I hear some people next to me. I'm in this thing, I don't know. I might have some evidence of something. Don't you try it. You think with all this COVID stuff, they'd be like, oh, you gotta be 6 feet. Gotta stay at least 6 feet from me, bitch. Anyway. I guess that other family got you used a little bit of logic for a little bit of time there. Unless that's them. And another thing that happened was when I was looking at I went into this little area that they didn't block off. And I took a couple selfies. And then I walked out and there was like a kid, younger than 18, just right there. That's happened to me at Samo before. If there's anybody that should feel uncomfortable and awkward in this situation, is that kid and that kid's parents. Like, why are you doing that? And there's just this weird energy about what's going on there too. Like, I just got finished taking selfies, and as soon as I step outside, you're the first person I see. You need to back up. Stay 6 feet away from me. Anyway, now I'm gonna draw something. But, I mean, everybody knows pedophiles are gross, right? And did y'all notice? I don't know if y'all saw what y'all follow like everything that I like on Instagram and stuff. But for the longest time, I guess this whole summer, my mom said we can't go to the Briscoe because it's too expensive. The parking's too expensive, even though it doesn't add up with anything. It's okay. For some reason, I guess we can't go to the Briscoe, even though she pays a membership for that. And then what do I see on the Briscoe recently on their Instagram? Oh, it's kid friendly now. You can bring your kids to the Briscoe now. And guess what? I was scrolling through my Instagram and that popped up. I didn't like search for the Briscoe and then all of a sudden found that. That was brought to my attention. Now you don't hear any kids. Nice. It's really gross. I know I said that yesterday. But they're all messed up, you know? Like if you're a pedophile, you're messed up. If you keep me and my husband separate like that, like that's really stupid. Who would think to like fight somebody like that? So I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna make sure you and your wife are separate. Like we don't even treat people who are incarcerated that way. It's disgusting what happens. You know, and then just think about the military and just all kinds of situations with that. You know, I never, before, I guess, 2021, I never really thought about any of all this. Not like how I do now. And it's just gross. You know, all these people doing the abusing, like, it does something to them. And I believe in karma and all that stuff, you know? Like, you put good into the world, you're gonna get good back at you. You put literally evil into the world, evil stuff's gonna happen to you. And it's gross because it's probably all these pedophiles that know they're messed up, who hate that they're pedophiles, and then they treat me and my husband like this. Just always right there. Like, look, I got one entrance and exit. They want me to know we're right here. You move, we're gonna follow you. Speaking of which, y'all see every time I like call that motherfucker Joe Rogan stupid, he's like, oh look, I have another stand-up comedy show. First of all, who thinks you're funny? You had a better bet doing that UFC commentator stuff. Then a year later wants to be like, oh, I'm gonna interview Fauci. Everybody saw how awkward you were with my husband when he went to that UFC fight last summer. Little Joe Rogan. Nice. And I don't know what motivates a person to do stuff like this, other than the very basic, like, I want what you have. And in this case, in my case, it seems like quality. Every day they say something stupid. I'm like, hey, that's stupid, and this is why. Investigative journalists. I still haven't gotten invited back to the San Antonio Aquarium, even though we have a membership. And again, it doesn't look good that when I was kicked out of the San Antonio Aquarium, it was like UTSA people, like people in UTSA gear. You driving a convertible? And you go to UTSA. Where are you from? What do your parents do? And then all of a sudden I see they're building a UTSA building downtown, right next to the courthouse, right next to City Hall, right next to the San Fernando Cathedral. Why build a college campus there? I think is people's first question. You know, there's Austin, the UT campus, by 6th Street and all that. Completely understandable. There's a UTSA 1604 campus, which again, I don't know how long my live stream's been going. And I hate to talk bad about, UTSA in general, because I learned a lot there. I was having a hard time there, and they gave me a second chance to continue learning. So, of course, I don't want to take that away from anybody else. 12 minutes. I have 2 YouTube videos today, over half an hour. And a lot of it's just me going like, I can bring better content than this. But anyway, they're building a second downtown UTSA campus. They have the first downtown UTSA campus, and it's by El Mercado, which I would like to think is kind of similar to like the UT Austin situation, where it's like a little bit by 6th Street, a little bit, by the drag, kind of really close, easy, or East 6th, I don't know, is the college place people go to, or if you're in college, you go there. So I like to think that the UTSA downtown campus and El Mercado, where they have Fiesta and all this other stuff now, are very similar, except one's Austin, one's San Antonio. And then they build a big old building. I don't even like the way it looks. It doesn't look like the courthouse. It doesn't look like the City Hall. It doesn't look like the San Fernando. It's just like this big, awkward, random building. Why did college students want to be over here? But apparently in front of the San Fernando Cathedral, it's called the main plaza, the bookstore's closed. Been closed since I've been going there on my Instagram and social media and stuff. But they have live music there. My sister just texted me. She wants to go to Hobby Lobby. I guess I'll go to Hobby Lobby now. I think I'm going to draw something with this pretty scenery. And I really have to say I'm loving these earrings. Oh my gosh, there's a stink bug. Don't spray me. But there's live music down there. Which again, so there's the main plaza, and then if you go down the street, like it's literally across the street, there's like that Lovelock Bridge and just an apartment complex there, closed down since the whole time I've been putting it on, or I've been having my social media like about San Antonio and all that. So I don't know, it's a mess. So if you're gonna have live music, why don't you have it like close to the Lovelock Bridge? Why do you have it in front of a church? Unless you're trying to send a message. And it's like drinking too, which I don't have any problems with. I don't drink now, but like if you want to listen to live music and drink, by all means, have fun. But why would you want to do that in front of a church? I think if it was 5 years ago or so, I wouldn't even want to go there. And then they're building a second UTSA downtown campus there. Which again, it's one of those things where it's like, I know they've raised tuition and stuff like that. And it's like, really, that's where those resources went? It couldn't have gone to, we're going to lower the parking permits. We're going to, I don't know, do something else other than build a UTSA campus downtown. A second one. Anyway. They're being kind of quiet now, so I guess I'll just go ahead and draw. And I don't get this part. That's how I know they're human traffickers. Like, if you follow me, wouldn't you want to be like, hey, let's have a conversation? Or something? Not, oh, I'm gonna walk by you and pretend I don't know you. What is that? I mean, I understand the situation's really weird, so if you don't want to be like, I don't want to be on the FBI list or something, I completely understand that. They have a tendency to be mean to people who are nice to me. But if you have the confidence just to walk by me and be like, oh, I don't care, who's protecting you? How are you able to do that? I want to go and travel the world and talk with all these people who are nice. Who respect my husband and me. Anyway. I don't write in a diary or journal or anything. I think my art is kind of like that. My art is my diary journal. Which again, it's like, if I have money, and especially enough money to like invest, one of the things that I wanted to do was just kind of like open up an art space for people, especially the military. Just kind of invest in that. I was kind of thinking like city to city, because every city has different vibes and all that. But I just wanted to be like, here's all of these art supplies. If you wanted to take some home with you, by all means. These paints are like $2. But I think it's very therapeutic. And even if you're not good at it, that's okay. I don't have a college degree in art or anything like that, but I've done art enough to where I found the more you practice and the more you just kind of do it, the better you are. So that is one thing that I've wanted to do with my money, wherever it is. Just make art accessible to everyone. Because, I don't know. I remember a while back there was like, oh, we don't have enough funding in school budgets and stuff, we should take out art class. And people are like, well, there's not enough funding, I guess that's the place to do it. But if I have funding, make some art space, see what, I don't know. City council, not the corrupt ones. I don't know who I'd talk to be like, hey, does your city want an art space that y'all can anybody can go and do all that stuff? But anyway, it's 20 minutes. I feel really like all calmed down now. The stink bug's gone. But anyway, vlog. Guess that's what these are. Anyway, I got my shells. They were green, but now they're kind of white. They were pretty color. In the water, I take them home and put them on my shelf. Anyway, I hope to talk to y'all soon. My husband right next to me. I'm glad nobody's messing with me anymore. And I think me and Tracy are gonna go to Hobby Lobby later. I wore my jeans today. It's so hot for jeans. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good one. I hope the water levels get better. Look how peaceful this is over here. And I got this tree that I'm sitting on. And there's a little trail. I'm in my flip-flops. So, it's a really accessible spot for anybody who is in San Antonio, wants to explore San Antonio. Here's this area, the Yanaguana Trail. Mission San Juan Capistrano. Anyway, I always debate whether or not to post these, but I don't know. I'll probably post it, see what happens. Whenever I don't post my videos right away, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess with them more. I mean, it's kind of the point of these videos, but vlogs, I'm kind of not. But anyway, so peaceful. I hope y'all have a spot like this where y'all can go to. It's just as peaceful for y'all. Anyway, hope to talk to y'all soon.